You just think that you are acting in a drama. If you want to speak English, you have to speak English. How is that possible? You will be wondering, how can we speak? We don't know how to speak. If that is your case, we can practice dialogues. Sadhguru Sharanam. Hi dears, how is it going? Doing great? How is your English learning going on? Today I am here with this book, The Famous Five. Let's practice some dialogues from this book. The very famous, The Famous Five. How is it? Practice every day. Practice speaking every day. It doesn't matter how much have you studied. What matters is how much have you practiced. If that's the problem, practicing dialogues is the best solution for that. So are you ready to practice with me? Then let's get started. So welcome to English Guru's brand new episode. I am Ashalada Srijit. So before we start, if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe our channel and don't forget to give your like, share it with your friends and don't forget to comment. Okay? I have selected some dialogues from chapter 7 of this book. Richard tells an alarming tale. That's the title of this chapter. But before that, let me tell you the storyline. These 5 children, they have packed up their tents to go off on a cycling tour. On the way, they meet Richard and they become friends, and Richard expresses his wish to join them. So that is the situation. Just imagine your friends are planning to go on a tour and you want to join them. So you would be asking these type of questions. In a mono act, a single actor plays the role of different persons. Just like that, you have to do. So Richard says, I've got an aunt who lives in the direction of those woods. If I can get my mom to say I can come with you, will you let me? I can go and see my aunt on the way then. So the first sentence, I've got an aunt who lives in the direction of those woods. So they are going on a cycling tour to a nearby wood. Wood means a small forest-like place. Okay. If I can get my mom to say I can come with you. That means if I get the permission of my mother. Will you let me? Means will you allow me to join you? I can go and see my aunt then. So if you allow me, I can go and see my aunt. You have to divide this whole dialogue into small sections and learn those small sections first and then join it. If you don't take too long about it, of course, we don't mind you coming with us. We can drop you at your aunt's on the way. If you don't take too long means if you don't become late. Of course, we don't mind you coming with us. We can drop you at your aunt's on the way. At your aunt's means at your aunt's house. Now Richard says like this. I'll go straight off now and ask my mom. I'll meet you at Crocker's Corner. That'll save time because then I won't have to come back here. It's not much farther than my home. Now itself, I'll go straight away to my house and I'll ask mom. And I'll meet you at Crocker's Corner. In normal life also, we have such situations where we have to say like this. You can say, you wait at the junction, I'll join you there. It's near my home. That place is very close to my home. Now see Julian's dialogue. I've got to adjust my brakes and that will take 10 minutes or so. So you will have time to go home. You will have time to go home and ask permission and join us later. We will wait for you. At least we will wait for 10 minutes. If you don't turn up, we will know you didn't get permission. This is a sentence most of the people wonder how to say in English. Just see the sentence, if you don't call, I will know that you were busy. This is a sentence where present tense, past tense and future tense are together used. Tell your mom we will take you safely to your aunt. Anyway, they reached sooner than they thought. Sooner than they thought means they reached early. You might have thought that you would reach a place at 6 o'clock. But it so happened that your bus came early and you reached there before 6, almost 5:30. So you can say like this, I reached there sooner than I thought. When the boys reached the Crockers Corner, they saw Richard sitting on his bike, beaming at them, means smiling at them. You play the roles of Richard as well as Julian. By heart it. I have picked some very useful phrases for you that you can use in your daily life. Just study that also. Richard shot off on his bike. Richard shot off on his bike and began to clear up. Clear up means tidy the place. When you vacate a room, you clear up, isn't it? So clear up means to tidy, remove the rubbish. He was pulling her leg as usual. Pull one's leg. It's an idiom. To make someone believe something that is not true as a joke. If your friend suddenly comes and says that he has bought a car, you can ask like this, is it really your car or are you pulling my leg? They all mounted their bikes, means they got seated on their bikes to go for a ride. Mounted means to be seated. The word mounted has many meanings, but here the meaning is to get seated. They came to a lane and rode down it. If you say one direction of the road as down, the other direction is up. So going up and down the road means going to that direction first and then coming back to this side. So they rode down the lane means they went to that direction farther from the starting point. Don't miss Crockers Corner. It should be along this way somewhere. Suppose you are searching for a shop. You can say, you slow down, that shop might be along this way somewhere here. Along this way somewhere here. Don't get into ruts like this. If you get into ruts like this, you will be thrown off. So ruts means this furrows made by the wheels. Especially on mud roads, we can see these type of channels, furrows made by wheels. So you should be careful not to get into ruts like this. Otherwise, you would be thrown off. Thrown off from the bike. Don't get left behind. Get left behind means you should keep up with the latest trends. You should be updated. That's the meaning. Here on the road, it means that don't be slow. You come along with us. You follow close to us. Otherwise, you will be left behind. Come fast. When you see some vehicles suddenly turning to left side, you can say like this. The car cut to the left. The motorbike veered to the right because it took a sudden turn. It was unexpected. The car cut into the left side. The motorbike veered into the right. Suddenly. Turned suddenly. And yes, please go through all the videos that I have uploaded on our channel and please let me know your opinion. If you have liked this video, please comment and like. So see you in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye-bye. Sadhguru Sharanam.